Hi Gemini Cancer Cusp, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot if this is your first time here. If you don't know what a cusp is or you're dead set cusps don't exist, that's alright. Then this is just a reading for someone born between June 17th and the 23rd. If you were born the 17th or the 20th, you should check out the Gemini readings. If you're born the 21st through the 23rd, you should check out my Cancer readings. But I would say if you do consider yourself Gemini Cancer Cusp, or you fall here and you find that this reading resonates, why not check out both? Even if you're not technically a Gemini, it might resonate, because I do find that Cancer readings can resonate for me. Please let me know in the comments if you're technically a Gemini but you find Cancer readings resonate and vice versa. I appreciate your support as always, Gemini Cancer Cusp. It is cold as all hell up here in New England. I've never seen temps like this before in my life. It was a wind chill of -28 when I woke up, and it was in the negatives. Like, it's disgusting. So I hope you're happy, warm, if you're up in the Northeast, wherever you are, happy, healthy, and well, and warm. I appreciate your donations and gifts at my Cashapp and Venmo in the description box. It does go a long way. Told Us Love is a hustle. I am still building it up towards 1,000 subscribers, and we'll get there. So I appreciate you sharing with a friend, liking, your comments, all those things help the channel get further out there. Checking out the other signs in your chart, watching those videos, you can find a message that resonates more for you even than this one does, Gemini Cancer Cusp. It's been 2 weeks since we last had a reading. I've been busy. The last one was called Bossed Up and Driven, and that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been bossed up and driven the past 2 weeks, but I'm still trying to get readings out, so I hope you're feeling bossed up and driven and doing stuff too. My nails are awful, but I do have a pre-message, Gemini Cancer Cusp, that like kind of poured right out of me as I started writing it, so I do feel like there's something here. It's kind of a juxtaposition of wordings, but I started to think of like a partnership. It really is a bunch of juxtapositions, as I even say it. It's like a partnership that's really a relationship, and a relationship that's really just a business partnership. This is chemistry with a coworker where it should be completely professional. It's not. I thought of love within a friendship, treating this friend who's in the friend zone, but with behavior and love that you would give to someone that you were in a relationship with, but you're still just friends with them. Could be emotional support, could be physical support, excuse me, however it resonates for you. But I kept thinking about like a marriage that's really like a business partnership. Maybe that's what someone's looking for or what they're part of. I also got, like I was just saying, the opposite. It's like a juxtaposition of the type of relationship. There could be a business partnership between two people that works better and vibes better, and is like works and vibes like a relationship, because even though it's just a business partnership. It's like chemistry, and again, it could still only be friendship. It's like chemistries with certain coworkers. The point of it was like these connections aren't superficial. There's something to it. Having the connection with this person who's friend zoned, but like caring for them and thinking about them and loving them like you would a partner, but they're still just your friend. chemistry with a coworker could feel like maybe you have such a connection. It does feel like you could be dating this person, and if it's just friendship, it's like you feel like this could be a sibling, like you would love if this person was like a cousin and you were seeing each other more regularly. Connections that aren't superficial, if you are close, this is what's going on with Gemini Cancer right now. If you are close with someone and you are seeing them and having them around you, it's because your soul and inner alarm trusts this person and group. I'm getting a feeling of like, if this is not familial or some like a social hierarchy, it's something work of like, there could be someone in a position of power. If it's not you, it could be your person. This is also part of why someone has a small circle. I put you or your partner, romantic or at work. Yeah, like I said, social position of power, small circle. I wrote the word leader several times. A leader, an official, or someone who has some sort of authority somewhere. This could be, I don't want to pin it to governmental, because there can be positions of authority, power, and official status within any type of business or any type of company. Someone is well known, I put even at the top, but this is someone who's isolated at the top. I even thought, is there a literal location? Is someone like on a mountain somewhere? Again, this is either who you are right now, Gemini Cancer cusp, or who you are dealing with, connected to in this small circle, why the circle is small. This is someone who is isolated due to their position of power, popularity, responsibility, and leadership. They have to stay in or prefer to stay in because they are very conscious of their actions and behaviors. Again, this could be you right now, Gemini Cancer cusp, or who you are with. I was getting something as big as like, this is like you're a celebrity or you're dealing with a celebrity, like at the top, and it's like isolating there. It's very isolating because you're so, I feel like this might be who you're dealing with. They're sought after. So it's like being so sought after that you're just like cut everybody off. A politician, and again, a community leader. Could have many people reaching out to them, you included, or this is you. Many people trying to get your feedback, trying to touch base, and it becomes overwhelming. But it's because someone is in this position of leadership. They are at a top position. Please let me know if that resonates. This could be if you're in a restaurant, you've like just worked your way up and people turn to you and you have a lot of responsibilities, but at the same time, you're still the person who could fire people or get them demoted. So, and you know, you have arrows, pointed at you. Like, if you fuck up, people want your spot, so you gotta be on your game. You can't give them nothing, I just heard. Hey, however that resonates. These cards are sticking out right here in the middle, so let's go here. Gemini Cancer cusp. Here we go. Kinky. Be honest with yourself and them if needed. Stop giving them attention. Miranda Hobbs energy. That's so funny because I saw stop giving them attention just now in the Sagittarius reading, and I was thinking it, and I just had the Charlotte York card, and now I have Miranda Hobbs. So Gemini, Cancer, cusp, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or have that in your charts. It could really resonate for you right off the bat. Just because those two cards are here, there could be a message for you in Sagittarius that you should check out. Miranda Hobbs energy. Very discreet, down low. Shh. I've never been in love. If you hear bangs, that's my heat. So, for whatever, I'm getting something. You got yourself a hater. It's at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with someone of the same sex, or there's someone here who, just the colors of the rainbow are really jumping out to me right now, and that always, I associate that with LGBTQ. Sketchy. Underneath, you got yourself a hater and fire sign, and that's so funny because when I saw Kinky and Be Honest in orange and red, I was gonna say there could be a fire sign here. All right. Sorry. I feel like there's someone here who, this is already going to tie in with my pre-message. Miranda Hobbs. If you, I feel like I could be talking to a Sex and the City fan, or maybe this is going to mean something to you. Maybe you recently have been watching episodes, but Miranda Hobbs' character and her energy is a woman who is driven towards her career and, like future, and she wanted a partnership with the law firm she was with. I'm smirking because I'm being reminded of a conversation I had with a family member when I was talking to him about myself being like my goals, the things that I was focusing on in my career, and his comment to me is that then that is when I'm going to end up being scooped up and starting a family. And I'm thinking how, like, that's literally what happens to her in the show. She's the most career-driven woman of the four of them, where, like, her career is a big emphasis of the character and her part in the show, and she's the one who ends up starting a family first. This is giving me trying to have something casual and you end up falling in love with the person. Now, I'm not saying like an unexpected pregnancy, but if Miranda Hobbs is here, we are going to put on the table that her character does get unexpectedly pregnant while she has one working ovary, and Steve has one testicle, and still they get pregnant. Can you tell I really have watched that show for years? Like many women my age, but this is giving me someone who has put their career first, who is focused on their career, and I feel like you could have someone around you who finds that I was gonna say they find that intimidating, but it's almost like they I'm hearing they hate to see you succeed. It could be in the show Miranda works with a bunch of men. I want to say it could be some sort of situation like that. I'm getting someone who's like hating on the fact that you are career driven or able to put it first. Someone who's able to have a sex life and a sexual side without jeopardizing her career I feel like I sound like Miranda right now. So this person has had or is going to have, or it's almost like they're only interested in something that would be purely just sexual, like no strings attached. I'm hearing like no ropes, no strings, no emotions. And I just want to point out, like Miranda Hobbs, that's when someone may end up getting scooped up into something serious, pregnant, if that's what you're looking for. Maybe this has already happened. I definitely am getting a feeling of someone who has put love on the back burner. If you haven't always had it there. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's kind of funny to me. She has like short hair like Miranda. Temperance. Sagittarius energy, and I've already said Sag. I'm getting a feeling, it doesn't have to be Sagittarius, but I'm getting a feeling of seeing something eye to eye, seeing someone eye to eye. All right, this is like having a conversation with someone, but not saying what, like not completely communicating literally. You're communicating by looking eye to eye and like getting what the other one is trying to say or is saying discreetly. Wow, this I just have to share this because this is again tying to that Sagittarius reading. So maybe there's a really reason why I went from Sag to Gemini, Cancer, Cups. If you are dealing with a Sag and like, yes, this resonates for you, you should go check that out. I like, after that reading, shuffled out each deck, because putting them in individual like, what do you call these? Columns, groups, piles, individual piles, putting them together, shuffle them 2 more times, separate the deck, and then bring them together and start shuffling. So these shits have been shuffled. And in that reading, I'm almost positive I saw the 9 to 10. And I had said like, oh my God, because it was 9 to 10 of Swords was there and the 9 to 10 of Pentacles was there. And I was like, oh wow, this is really interesting. So it's jumping out to me, plus the fact that they're right next to each other. This is giving me 2 people who each have their shit together, who are taking care of their own stuff. One of them may be in a relationship and not actually happy in that relationship. I'm getting grumpy old man. I'm getting some, like, also a wise individual who just, 2 people who have a lot in common, like a lot in common, but one may be in a connection, like already in a marriage, have a family, and this is why they're not together. But I have a heavy feeling like there's someone here who is thinking about the other person. I feel like it's this person. You see how he's like in reverse? It looks like he's looking over at her. I'm seeing all these eyes here. Someone could have blue eyes, and that was big in the Sagittarius reading too. I was seeing like eyes here, that blue eye there. There's another blue eye here. And this is kind of connecting to what I was saying, like, about, like, looking at someone and, like, telepathically getting what they're saying, or, like, having a connection where, like, you can look at each other and communicate, like, you're able to even if you are talking, it's like you are able to send signals and say what you need to say without actually fucking saying it. Maybe there's a reason why you have to be discreet and down low. You can't just be honest with yourself and them. It really strikes me that these cards are like this, though. I get this feeling of, like, having, I'm hearing I only have eyes for you. Like, looking at someone's eyes, or you're looking at them, it's like the effect of someone's eyes. The Hanged Man, that's Pisces energy. Ten of Wands, followed by this Eight of, no, it's not eight. Seven of Cups, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Knight of Cups reversed. All right, I'm getting a heavy spirituality thing here. Like a heavy spirituality element. This goes back to speaking to someone, like, telepathically. This could be like you think about someone, or like you think about the things that you wish you could say to them, and then in, like, its own weird way, you feel like they've gotten the message that you only thought about up here. I'm really getting some sort of, I don't even know what that means to you. I don't even know what it means to me. A telepathic connection, like, maybe, like, you think about this person, you find yourself stuck thinking about this person, or they find themselves stuck thinking about you. There's something here about someone's compassion, empathy, intuition, understanding, fluidness, flowness, willing to go with the flow. I also think this Queen of Cups is chill as fuck. Like, she's so chill, she has her tits hanging out. She's just, and what I mean by that is, like, has her hair down, is, like, real, is, like, not scared or ashamed of raw feelings and love. This is not a guarded Queen of Swords. This Queen of Cups is like, tell me why you feel like that. And then we'll have this really enlightened conversation with you about this great thing on spirituality. I don't know, something like that. But it's something where it's like emotional understanding, maturity. There could be someone who talks about like your different beliefs, or it's like you're known as this individual by there's something here. I don't know if it's between, oh, I'm running out of stuff to drink. This could be you and a family member. It could be someone you work with, whoever or however this connection is, where it's like you just seem to know what the other person is thinking, or you know what they would do, or why they're doing it. I feel like you're very similar people, but there's definitely differences here. There is a strong mental, spiritual, telepathic connection here between two people. I'm getting a feeling of someone feeling very, or maybe finding themselves tempted and attracted and interested in this individual who has all this interesting spiritual and emotional beliefs. I want to say this is also someone who has it's like an understanding of how people's emotions work. But there is something here about, it could be like a tarot reader or an astrologer, or it's like you are known as that person to people. You may not hide that side of yourself to people. Maybe you wear an evil eye necklace, or if you're if you're like Christian, because this doesn't have to be spiritual, like different than religion in this sense. This could be like someone who is Roman Catholic and they wear a cross, or they carry a rosary beads, something that would like show their beliefs and is part of their beliefs. Eight of Swords reversed. I started to think like there's someone super in their head about you, or you are super in your head about something or someone, and like you aren't aware. I'm getting a heavy feeling of like someone doing a lot of thinking and contemplation about you, to the point where like they are realizing that they are fixating or like losing sleep over this person or individual. I'm getting like an enamored, like you may be enamored with this person and their emotional insights, or like they could be thinking about and find themselves interested in and attracted to this person with these different beliefs and different way of thinking. I'm also getting a feeling of someone feeling like they don't want to get caught up in this. They do not want they don't want this. I will tell you that. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and then the Seven of Swords reverse. I'm getting something moving forward and happening, and someone like it's like waking up one day and realizing how they feel, or waking up one day and realizing like this is happening, like I am connected to this person. I am stuck. This is not what I wanted. I'm losing sleep thinking about this person that I don't even want to be with. But shit. Ooh, this is going back to my pre-message of like a partnership that's really actually a relationship. Love that's in a friendship. Maybe someone wakes up one day and is like, God dang, I'm in a whole ass relationship with this person, whether or not I want to view it that way. Like if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Now there's all different types of ducks. And if it all depends on the people involved. But when you get down to some things with certain people who say, oh, we're just friends, does this, that's a relationship. That's a relationship. We just now have, a relationship is like an umbrella term. There are situationships, entanglements, boyfriend, girlfriend, partnerships, whatever, ships, whatever, but it's still a relationship. You are relating to that person to some way and continue to relate to that person. I get someone not wanting, like wishing it, I don't even know how to say this. This could be both of you. This could be both of you. It's not a superficial connection. It's not a superficial connection. There is truth here. There's trust. I feel like someone is like can share secrets here, who believes this person, who even if like you may recently have been told by this person to trust them. And it was like, you didn't even have to ask that. I already know to trust you. The Tower. Oh, Temperance reversed here. The Tower is here kind of reversed too. I feel like someone's world is being shaken up. This is like everything at their core is being shaken up. I'm getting someone feeling something and feeling like, I don't want to be thinking about this. This is a problem. I'm being reminded of, and I've thought about this in other readings too, the scenes from Love Actually with the Prime Minister, and he meets the secretary, and it's love at first sight, and it's like, damn it, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I was expecting. I don't have time for this. I don't fucking want this. But shit, it's happening. That doesn't even make sense. Page of Swords, Six of Wands. To me, it's like, son of a bitch, I'm in love. Son of a bitch. Like, I'm thinking about this person, like, son of a bitch, I like them. I don't want to be stuck thinking about this person. But the truth of the matter is, there is an individual here. It could be you, it could be them, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. Sag is here. Sag has been here a couple times already. Pisces is here again. Libra is here. This is someone who has a strong spiritual, emotional compass. They are intuitive. They care. They talk about doing the right thing, sending out positive energy. This could be you, Gemini, Cancer cusp. And there's truth, there's realness. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. Ten of Wands. Knight of Wands reversed. The Sun reversed. Ace of Wands. Judgment. So quite a few of these cards right now are talking to me about work, and that ties back in with Miranda Hobbs energy, someone who's focused on work. I'm getting someone who may have multiple sources of income, or this is so naughty. I'm looking at these pentacles as symbols of like relationships, okay? What I first saw here, and I have seen, is someone with this on this card is giving to two parties. They have something on the side that they're pretending to not be giving energy to. They're pretending to only focus on this one, but they aren't happy with just this one and the look on her face. This is giving me someone who's in a relationship or connection who isn't happy and is thinking about someone else. This could be you, or you're thinking about, or someone's thinking about you. I'm getting, this could be already something on the side that is happening. This could be, it doesn't have to be a full-fledged affair or relationship like this person is already in. It could be just at a talking phase. This could be just at a, I'm at home with you doing the things we're supposed to do, or maybe you're not in a relationship. Maybe this person's single. They're at home doing what they need to do, and the whole time is they're thinking about something else where they want to be giving energy, where they are giving energy. And it's not to the same degree that like this is giving me, if it's someone who you've met and you're trying to build something, you're trying to act like you don't want to just go head first and give them all the attention. You're trying to keep it calm, cool, and collected. This is also giving me someone who is in a relationship, who's building something with someone on the side. This is giving me thinking about this person naked in a sexual manner. Either you're thinking about them or they're thinking about you, but there is a third party element here. This is also giving me work vibes. This is giving me someone taking all their sexual frustration and inability to create or do the things that they want to do. Like, I don't know how else, whether it's to build the connection with someone, like you can't do it because you're already in a relationship, or it's maybe you are excuse me, you're unable to be with this person in a sexual manner. Someone is like taking that energy and transmuting it into other things, and I think it's work, like getting work done, working out, maybe going to the gym. King of Cups reverse just came out, which my queen has been here from the get. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, and Page of Swords reverse. And I'd already seen this card. This is why this person hasn't told you how much, and why they've like either cut back communication or keep communication at the level that it's at, because they are in a connection with someone else. They are already tied up with something else. If it's not that they are already married, they're in a position of authority and are official and aren't supposed to fraternize. They really like you, King of Cups reversed here. They really like, this is where that telepathic communication and connection comes in here. But I feel like someone is doing everything to like prevent this connection. And I don't think it's even like a third party getting involved. I think it's the person you're connected with, or you to them, that is like stopping this. They've stopped giving it attention. They've stopped giving it attention. Maybe you really are dealing with someone who is in a position where they can't give to you. They, like, literally, they cannot give to you. They can't connect with you the way that they would want to. they have to keep things, maybe there was a time where you did have sort of a loose, like a less formal connection with this person, but I'm giving someone something like someone holding on, holding back, and like only thinking about it. I'm also getting someone wondering, like, why hasn't this gone anywhere? Where is it? Where is it going? Why hasn't it gone anywhere? Why are they holding back? Why have they stopped giving me attention? Why haven't I heard from them? And I feel like they're thinking about the other individual. This could be you. You've stopped talking to them. Maybe you've taken a different position and you need to cut ties, or you're just keeping distance between two people. But there's something here about like something of an attraction, something of a connection where it has been slowed down or halted. Someone has like stopped communicating or has been holding back. 6 of Cups, 4 of Swords is over here. The Ace of Swords. I feel like this is someone that you used to have like maybe you dated them, maybe you had some sort of, again, like, all right, maybe you used to work with them and your work relationship seemed more like a boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend relationship than a work relationship. Maybe you used to say like, God, we'd be awesome in a relationship together, but you couldn't date each other. Or what else did I put down? Maybe this was like your, someone of authority. Your college professor. You were really attracted to the way each other thought. You were really attracted to the conversations. Obviously, you couldn't be together, but then someone graduates, or for whatever reason, someone makes a move and you're able to connect and be together. Even though it had to be discreet because there was a level of authority and leadership that, authority and a leadership that would have, like, there was a level of power difference. I feel like when you were in that, it was good. This was this good connection. This is that telepathic, right off the bat, you feel this person's true and trustworthy. I get feelings of I'm getting feelings of like someone knowing they had to stop the friendly fun. This is stopping, ending. 10 of Swords, the Magician, having to do this. The friendliness. I feel like there was some sort of like needing to lay to rest the way things were, end things, separate. There was this separation. Maybe someone's focus became like they have to go here. They can't give to it anymore. Maybe this is that Temperance and the Tower. Like, things now feel out of balance. see what's going to happen with this. Because I feel like someone's in a limbo of waiting, and I've used that word in readings. In a limbo of waiting. Does that not look like a waiting room? Just waiting to know what's going to happen next. These different players, it's like, coach, who's going in next? This is so funny. This is so funny. So I said, coach, put me in next. I started thinking, like, literally, these could be people, like, you're looking at your person who is the leader, trying to be told what to do. Like, what's the play, coach? What do you need me to do? And for the first time ever, I don't think anybody's gonna effing know this, too. This is going to be kept a secret. This is going to be kept down low. I see the Ten of Pentacles here, and I always usually focus on the boys and the coin and the dog, and I notice the old man. Didn't we see these group cards in here? Yeah. I usually see the old man who's normally on the card. I'm just trying to show it again if I could see it, but I can't find it. The Ten of Pentacles has that old man who's, I was saying, was looking at the Nine of Pentacles, and the two cards were right near each other. Remember this from the beginning? And I said it looks like he's looking at her and these two people who each have their own stuff. This is when... This could have been like the partnership that acted more like a relationship. The coworker who you always knew there was a great feeling between each other, a great telepathic connection. You could talk about great things, but you weren't actually together. So it's a woman and a man here. On this card, for the first time ever, when I first looked at this card, I noticed that this is a woman looking back at the man in gray. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but I started looking closer and I'm like, oh my God, it's actually a couple looking at each other. I knew it was figures, but I'd never noticed that they're actually, she's like looking back over at her shoulder at him. And I just feel like this is symbolic of this connection that maybe was never able to connect before, will be able to connect. I think it's going to be very discreet. I think this is two people like being in a relationship and not telling anybody, letting people think that you're still, I want to show too, the couple, Ten of Pentacles, stability, the couple in the background, it's kind of hard to even see them or know that they're looking at each other. And I said, it's going to be a secret. People are not going to know that these two people, that's 5 and this is 10. This shows a card of a couple who is separated, people who are on the outs. People are not going to know that this is what's going to be going on. They're going to think that there's nothing going on. There's nothing between these two people. When in reality, they've been communicating. And you just think that they're single, or someone is just single, waiting right now. Virgo energy, the Emperor Aries energy. The Judgment reversed. Queen of Cups now reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Page of Wands reversed. The Sun. I feel like this is what I'm seeing right now is It's heavily giving me this feminine, this Queen of Cups at the beginning, or it doesn't have to be the feminine, but it's heavily giving me someone, someone is either waiting for this other person to come back and to reconnect because there's been a separation. I'm getting a waiting energy. They're waiting for it to happen. Maybe you know someone's going to come back, so you're just waiting for their return. I'm also getting, this is where there was this separation. Someone had to separate themselves. They had to go up onto their mountain. Didn't I say that? Or maybe that was, yeah, I did. The top, but isolated, literal location, mountain. Look at him. He's at the top. He's isolated, looking down over everything. There's someone who had to separate themselves or has found themselves having to separate themselves from people. And this is part of why they haven't come back and why you are waiting, because they have to keep this sort of separation between the two of you. Gemini, Cancer cusp, please let me know if this resonates. 51 minutes. I was going to look up and I thought it was going to be like 30 minutes. If it resonates, please let me know in the comments. I hope you're staying happy, healthy, and well. I really appreciate your support at my Cash App and Venmo. Thank you so much to those who do send support. Your little donations go a great, great long way, and I greatly, greatly appreciate you. Please make sure you're checking out the other signs in your chart, and I will catch you on the flip.